They'll be calling you a radical. We got major, huge news today. Why is this so gargantuous? As they're reporting, and my captions are not working, I'm having trouble with Google, and it's not on my end. It's on their end. But anyway, this made the Google Top 10. It's sitting third right now. This is the first time since the Fukushima disaster happened. And if I hear one more asshole come to me and say, oh, I knew from day one. You go through, when I reported this day one, I have all the comments there, but everybody followed me, told me I didn't know what I was talking about. I mean everybody, from Gunderson to Busby to all of them. Even the so-called anti-nuclear, they all followed me. I said, this is a full core meltdown. This is on. Freaking the government, the machine's going to cover this up. The propaganda machine will go to work. The whole thing, I call it in detail from day one. This has been so Cassandra-like. This is a big deal. And to the marine biologists, to the freaking print media, to the Sanjay Guptas of the world, all you people who freaking underreported this and not just didn't report it, intentionally, misled, intentionally. These are crimes against humanity. And you're going to be called out. The Pacific's gone. They're reporting that TEPCO has done nothing for 2 years, which we've all known. Well, not we've all known that, but if I hear one more you guys come to me, and your ridiculous comments, I mean, if you want to live an intellectual comment, like so many people do, and positive contents and good contents in an intellectual way, people that I know who the real true fighters on this are. I know who they are, the Troy Livingstons of the world, the Shane Russells, the Patrick Henrys, the Jan, Miss Mookie the Clowns, the Art. I know who they all are. I don't want to hear this freaking ridiculous something. I mean, enough. This is serious, hardcore content. This isn't funny. This is not a freaking message board for you freaking echo boomer freaking in your mother basement where you leave some ridiculous comment. I don't want to hear it. This is a major story out today. Major. This is the first time that it has been into Google's top 10. The IA's freaking counter machine like they use in Chernobyl has failed. They're reporting, the Japanese news outlet is reporting that TEPCO has done nothing for 2 years and has been leaking into the Pacific Ocean the whole time, like I've said over and over. I've read the studies, but think about this. TEPCO, but think about this. As the Obama administration called it Jacko resigned over it. We appoint Allison McFarland. Look at that cover-up. Plumegate is very real. Radnet goes down. Think about how many people this has already killed, because people could have took precautions. They could have. And you people that are participating in the media, but more than that, the marine biologist world, across California, up and down, all over, they have so much blood dripping off their hands now. Oh, you guys are criminals. The marine biologist department's criminals. The media, so-called fourth branch, you are criminals. You are criminals. I've reported this in detail to a T, and I don't want to hear one more asshole come to me and say, oh, I knew this. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You just woke up to this lately for the most part. We know this factually. Oh, it's bullshit. This contemporarized pop, as most Americans deserve to be safe, and hell no, they're pathetic. They're pathetic. But you know what? I have kids, and I have grandkids, and I have people I love. I'm not talking about in the aggregate. There's plenty of people. There's plenty of people that deserve to be saved. And your marine biologists have sucked up money and did not fail you to report this. The ocean's gone. You know damn well you have the studies. You have them at San Diego State. You have them at UCLA. You have them at UC. You have them at Cal Berkeley big time. You have them at Stanford. You have them at the Monterey Aquariums. You have them at Oregon State, University of Washington, in Vancouver, up and down that coast. You all, Canadians are just as bad, the Canadian governments. You people that have failed to report this, so people could take precautions. They could have said, hey, I'm not going to eat out of the Pacific. I'm going to try to keep my immune system bolstered. I'm going to try to do things. They weren't able to do that because you are the ones who failed the American populace in a criminal way, I believe. Sanjay Gupta committed crimes. Not because he's a media and the media whores that didn't report this. No, because he's a doctor, a neurosurgeon. And Sanjay Gupta, MD, as I played this transcript over and over, I've read it online, as he came back from Japan on the 26th, as that report. This says right here, this report had today, and why is this so big? This is new news that TEPCO's admitting that they did nothing. They said they were going to spray a chemical, try to set a liner. As I've reported in detail, they had no bladder system. I've reported in detail that the Mach 1 had no freaking containment vessel, that they could not store it in the way. They've been forced in the Pacific. As I've read the freaking reports out of the Pacific over this, as I look back on this, what I've done via having leukemias, I get leukemia 6 months after a report, has been so Cassandra-right. It's like I have to be in this place and time. It is, this story is so unbelievable, what I've been able to do by myself, standing on an island. I've had no help. I mean, I've had a few little peanuts thrown at me to help. I've had Lonnie Clark up there who helped me pay for some plane flights, and I've had Jan Nismug at the Clan who's helped me support on some of these trips, helped me pay for rooms, helped me pay for plane flights, but I've done this on my own, and I don't want to hear one asshole out there. I don't want to hear one asshole tell me, oh, I knew this from here. You know, go sit in your mother's basement. This is not a freaking message board. This is the most serious content you'll ever deal with in your life, ever. Fukushima is the greatest freaking story of our, maybe ever, ever. As the greatest food basket in the history of the world is completely gone. And the LA Times, the Washington Post, CNN, Fox News, you know, all of them, the New York Times, every media, you media whores, you have blood dripping off your hands. You failed to report it. The marine biologist departments, they were our last line of defense. This is big, it's in the popular culture now. You know it. It made Google's top 3 right now. It's sitting lane 3 in Google. First time since this happened. Not even in the day that it happened was the radiation or the nuclear thesis. Yeah, the tsunami. And one thing, the tsunami did not cause this. The earthquake. That nuclear fission that's in that containment vessel, that is contained madness. And it's true. To boil water this way is insanity. Einstein. They can only handle a 7.2. And as far as songs and the devil in California, shut them down, so what? They're just as dangerous because Alison McFarlane, via Harry Reid, want to entomb it on site. When by law it's supposed to be in Yucca Mountain. Yucca Mountain's not a good answer. There are no good answers. Shooting in space, yeah. But for all that spent fuel to lay at Diablo Canyon, it doesn't matter if these things are shut down. If they freaking store the waste right there, they're just as bad. They're just as bad. We're going to get a major disaster here. Read what Jackal said when he resigned. He was called the Situation Room. Read what he said in the symposium down there just last month, or 2 months ago in San Diego. Read what he said. They're all disasters. There are 102 active reactors. There were 104. I was involved with the song shut down. I use the number 252. This stuff's shoved in crannies and nooks and everywhere. It's everywhere. And it is cancer. It is cancer, as I live to tell. Alabama looking and fighting for my life. This is in popular culture now, and we are going to remember. We are going to remember now. As I said the whole time, you will not be able to hide it. You go back to my videos from day one, and I don't want to hear one asshole. I know. Show me where you fucking knew. Show me. I know who knew. I know who freaking fought this fight. I know. I stood on an island. As I live to tell, stay in tune it.